As a person who is now aiming to become an educator, I have a confession to make. When I was a child, as far as I remember, I was a very outgoing and quite a sociable one. But as I grow up, I have developed and become a very shy, introverted, and become a girl who doubts herself. Things changed as I started to think about the what ifs. My self-esteem, my confidence, and the talents that for once I enjoy become the thing that I am ashamed to show. I keep on tracing back the time when things starts to fall apart. But the thing is that no matter how I pondered about it, it seems like I just couldn't top the answer. That is why I challenged myself to take this course. Probably you would be thinking right now, what's the connection, right? For I know, taking this course will be a great challenge in my part, and that I am hoping that I could better myself by pursuing a course that will mold me into a well-sociable and versed person who will be able to influence the young generation who is in doubt of their self. Being a person who teaches the students is a great and a noble job. Being able to communicate to the young people, to inspire the young minds is what I am trying to become as a person who is afraid of every little recitation in class. Being education is quite a challenging path to take. We are trained to be sociable to any type of people because education believes in the diversity of students. Education students are trained to face the public, to speak out, and as a person who has a little to none of that self-esteem, it is a dreadful time. Do you think communication skills is essential in becoming an educator? Teaching is what people describe the job of a teacher. Yes, teacher teach the students of the things that they are ought to learn. By this, a teacher has to communicate to the students to be able to teach. Generally, we could say that communication is a vital skill that teacher must and should possess to be able to teach. The question is that all the people who has the skills to communicate is effective in teaching? As we all viewed communication as the basic and vital skills in education, we couldn't deny the fact that a person who has communication skill doesn't mean they are effective in teaching. For an instance, me as a speaker right now has the communication skills because I'm here giving my speech to you. But do I really have that effectiveness in communication because I was able to talk? Maybe I have that effectiveness if my speech will be able to make you reflect to yourselves and what I am saying right now will be instilled in your minds. We could say communication skill is the very basic in teaching, but without the effectiveness in communication, the skills of a teacher to communicate will be meaningless. The important thing about effective communication in teaching is when a teacher was able to make the students learn what they ought to learn and reflect their learnings to the society. Communication at whole is one of the foundation of teaching. Teacher is able to convey the contents and the learnings the student must acquire because of good communication. Communication in different kind and mode is good communication as long as it has the effectiveness that reflects to the audience reactions and feedbacks. Teaching and good communication must be at hand of all the teachers every time to help our young generation to prosper.